Welcome back to another episode of Amorous, and a continued date with Jax. And let's turn it back to our cryptic. Good morning, what can I do for you? At the record, we barely noticed the gentleman in the small ticket booth as he was dwarfed by the vaulted ceiling. The lobby was absolutely massive. Shaking my head, I walked up to the corner and glanced at the board overhead. Do you have anything showing now? Well, we got a few movies that are just about to start. It's been a slow morning, so we just got seats left in all of them. The two of us looked over the list to pick something out. Jax briefly tried to pay for his own ticket, but I insisted on covering everything. Anything in particular you'd like to see? The previews are about to start. I'm not much for romantic comedies exactly, so we'll try with a western. 2 tickets for Destiny of the Darkest Gun, please. The ticket salesman punched in a few holes and swiped my card. After he handed me the tickets, I turned to hand one to Jax. Just down the hall there and to your left. Enjoy the movie! And now I wasn't trying to make a stupid voice. I was giving a manly voice. So not exactly the average first dates movie. I figured it was a safe bet. Just a fun afternoon's distraction where we could both have a chance to get a little more comfortable with each other. Jax insisted on buying the popcorn and drinks, and we settled in for the movie. It did give me time to think. Why was he so different in person? Was it me glancing over? I noticed he was munching popcorn as he watched the screen. He looked back at me and smiled again. Fortunately, the movie pulled my attention away, and soon I was lost in a flurry of gunfights, random explosions, and one-liner catchphrases. We both got caught up in the action and laughed at that horrible dialogue. Midway through the movie, I felt something brush along my hand and looked down to see his on mine. I gave a gentle squeeze, and in the dim of light I saw it were just a shade more purple. Oh, how cute. Once the movie ended, we held hands just for a moment longer before getting up from our seats. Back out in the lobby, Jax was already 2 shades more vibrant than when we entered, and far more talkative. Did you say that guy gets at high times and still gets back to finish his whiskey? Or that line? What was it? Oh, you mean, just hand me the bottle, barkeep. I've got 5 more people to shoot before it's down. We recounted most of the most memorable hits in the lobby, between spluttering laughs. I really should get going. I might have a few errands to run before work. I slid my hand into his a moment and squeezed it softly. You had a good time, right? I did. It was fun. getting a chance to spend some time outside the bar with someone. Guess I was feeling a little more jaded than I thought. We stood for a long, awkward moment, neither of us seeming to want to walk away. As I looked up into those bright orange eyes, I knew I had to do something. Let's see. Give me a pick on the shake. Who first? Give me a hug. Stepping closer, I wrapped my arms around him and pulled him close to me. He tensed a little at first, but soon I felt his hands light up and settle around the small of my back. We held each other softly for a few moments before stepping back. Oh, he really did change colors. He turned a deep purple for a moment before he regained his composure. I mean, it was... I enjoyed it too. I hope you'll be interested in more though. Definitely. Enough in a couple of days. How about we go grab some dinner? Ooh. Should I or should I not? Water. Both delicious and cheap. It's basically free. I don't even pay any water bills because I don't have an actual job yet. So yeah, free water. But yeah, sure, I'd like to go on a dinner. As long as I'd love to, I can pick you up at your place around 8ish. That's a great place near my house I'd be wanting to go to. Near your place, eh? You sure you don't have familiar movies? Not at all. I just want to know you. Not in the least. I can do another muffins where if you need me to. No need. I'm pretty sure I can trust you. When I met you there at 8. No point in having you head all the way to my place if it's near yours. We said our goodbyes and ordered ways. For me at least, I felt quite a bit better about the situation. Even if I was a little rusty at this, I still did good enough to keep him interested. Back in the car, I went over the date in my mind, smiling as I relieved the good bits. I knew I'd be coming home to Kobe and a million questions, but I could still enjoy the memory of my first date in a long time. Nothing around here. Well, I hope the dinner goes well. And that's the dinner doesn't include that we have to hit by the king. YouTube poop references. They should have died a long time ago. Don't think I can do anything right. No. Other than this is our work. Oh yeah. Gym, pool, leisure. Sweets and colors. Ooh. Well, this is still the alpha after all. Makeout point, coffee shop, library, gym, hall and leisure. Apartment complex, Amorous. Where was it? I can at least go and take it all out. All the places I can go to. There's nothing at the library. And apartment complex. Oh, wait, whose apartment is this? Is it an apartment that I can get to hire or own later in the game? It could actually be pretty sweet. It looks like it has a nice view, at least. And nothing at the coffee shop, so let's get back to my house. Yeah. He's also a boyfriend. Oh yeah, I'm probably supposed to be calling Jax. After reported ways, I walked back to my place. Jax was definitely an interesting guy, but I couldn't shake the feeling that there was more going on than that I was aware of. I must have been lost in my thoughts when I came in the doors, because Kobe almost immediately pounced on me. So I needed to get on the phone to activate it. I was wondering when you were getting back. It took so long. I had assumed it was more than coffee. So tell me everything. For a small guy, Kobe always managed to catch me off guard. I settled him down and we sat at the table. It was just a date, okay? I admit that it was a date. Are you happy now? Kobe beamed. He always knew when I was hiding something, even when I didn't. A dish. Tell me, what did you two lovebirds do? We're not in love. I could feel my face eating up as Kobe continued to grin like a Hessian cat. I'd better tell him something, or he'll never leave me alone. What? We shared a muffin with we saw a movie. The Eastwood was just on this to read, so we could grab tickets for a matinee. We had some popcorn and enjoyed ourselves. That's it. I just gotta stop there. As to realized Eastwood. It's probably named after Clint Eastwood, and we saw a Western movie with Clint. No, not with Clint Eastwood. A Western movie. I think Clint Eastwood is known for us to play in. I don't know if he has been in horror movies or in romantic comedies, though when it comes to horror movies, so I heard that in one movie with a gang spider, he played a small role as a fighter pilot. It was actually his first role in a movie. Just some little fun trivia for you all movie lovers out there. Really, just a movie, no kisses in a darkened room, or maybe reaching for some popcorn, because you are blushing awfully hard for just a movie. I'm not going to let you live vicariously from me, Kobe. Besides, don't you get enough dates yourself? But it's you. I haven't seen you go out and have fun in like forever. I wanna hear about it because you're my bro. I like knowing you're happy. He gave me the hobby dog eyes, and I just melted. Kobe was always there for me when I wanted to hang out or just needed to talk. It wasn't fair to hold back. Alright, we had coffee, we went to a movie, and we kissed. Nothing with tongue or anything. Actually, we just hugged. So what's he like? I know lots of people, and the bar really likes him. He's always so enthusiastic and flirty, and so cute. I'd be so jealous. He was different at the start, much quieter and more reserved. I wondered if I did something wrong at first. Nah, he's probably just like you and doesn't get out much. I mean, he's at the bar almost every night until 3. Not that I stay up that late, of course. Of course. I was hoping it was just her date jitters. And now I was feeling a little anxious. Still do, even afterwards. It was like I met a different person. Well, that just means you need to see him again so you can get to know him better. You're going to see him again, right? Yeah, we said that. Yeah, we talked for a while after the movie. And I suggested dinner over at a place around the corner. I've been wanting to try it out for a while now. Ooh, romantic! Candlelight dinner, maybe some wine. He immediately broke down into giggles. I felt my cheeks flush and glowered at him until he stopped. Sorry bro, I'm just really happy for you. It's so cute, thinking about it. Here together. You're not helping me feel any less awkward about this, you know. Kobe continued to barrage me with questions about my first date until I managed to distract him with his own romantic life. As he went on and on about his conquests, I found myself half listening. Part of me kept hanging back to Jack's, the kiss at the feather, and the chat at the coffee shop before it. I thought we just hugged. I might be a little rusty at dating, but there's nothing X isn't telling me. Even more revealing, I wanted to know what it was. Seeing the look on his face, watching him ride a rash head or two. I couldn't stop thinking about it at all. I hadn't felt this way about someone in a long time. Hello? I was paying attention. No, you weren't. You were a million miles away, likely with someone else. He was right, of course. Seems like Jax made more of an impression than I thought. Still, it wasn't any good to dwell on it. I couldn't compress my entire dating life into a single day. Let's just do something else. I need to distract myself for a while. Oh, what if we... Fortunately, Kami was more than willing to distract me, as were a number of chores I had been neglecting. Between getting my backs had whipped at video games, cleaning up our messes and grabbing something for dinner. It was of that, and I was too tired to worry. Kobe said some quick goodbyes as he stepped out the door in his club gear, and I flopped into bed. It was nearly midnight when my phone started ringing. I'd forgotten to silence it before passing out, and struggled to grab it from the nightstand. Blinking myself awake, I swiped to answer and held the phone to my gear. Hello. I couldn't hear anything on the others end for a moment, save for a roaring crowd and at least a dozen background conversations. It sounded like someone was trying to talk to me, but I could only hear snippets above the din. Finally I heard some sounds of movement and a door opening. The background noise grew muffled and I could finally make out the voice. Can you hear me now? Jax? Why are you calling in the middle of the night? Is something wrong? There was a pause, longer than relief and comfortable. At first I thought the connection had dropped, but I soon heard a restrained sign from the other end. One of the bartenders got sick and had to work for the rest of the week. I didn't want to tell you like this, but I didn't have a chance to step away until now. I don't get a real meal break until later. My heart sank a little. Was this real, or was he just backing off again? I found myself getting a little angry at him, until I realized he wouldn't be calling me in the middle of the night just to keep me at arm's length. I'm sorry, I really am. I was looking forward to it. It's been forever since I last had a nice sit-down meal. I usually have to make do with whatever I can reheat in the kitchen from last night. What's on the menu tonight then? Tonight I have a lovely boxed mac and cheese, aged for 3 weeks on the shelf. It's got a robust neon flavor with hints of cardboard and memories of being in college. We both chuckled at Jack's flowery description for a moment before settling back into an awkward silence. Maybe I was thinking out loud, but when he said, "This this isn't an excuse. It caught me off guard. It was my concern but to address it directly. I spluttered into the phone, suggesting that I hadn't even considered it. Still, he seemed to have pretty clear read on me. I know I came off a little distant yesterday, but I really had fun. I wanted to see what was in store for our next date. He was actually considering that. My cheeks flushed a little as a grin spread across my lips. So, we are actually dating. It wasn't just a casual muffin. Well, yeah, I had split muffins with every youth who walks in the door and takes me out for a coffee. I'd never keep my girlish figure if that was the case. My sense of ease was interrupted by the sounds of noise spinning into the background and someone's holding over the dim. I know, I'm finishing up now. I'm sorry, sir, I gotta run. Jack scrambled behind the call and left me sitting upright in bed, staring at my phone. All the anxiety he'd been having from before seemed so silly now. He wanted to see me again. He even said he did. Who knows when we might have the chance, though. I thought I'd try to call him back. Maybe he could steal away a moment or two and we could have lunch or something tomorrow. He isn't picking up. Maybe he can't hear his phone or maybe he's busy. I suppose I could always drop by the club. Well, decisions. We will have to make the decisions in the next episode. So, until the next time, see ya!